Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still the 30th of June. It is Thursday, 2022. So, I am freaking shot. I am not going to lie. Alright, so this here, horsefly, this here was from earlier. So that was part of the load that I had brought in earlier. This load that I brought in now, I actually went much heavier with this load, and I'm not going to do that again. I actually had too much weight on here. I wasn't able to open the tailgate, so I had to actually get up in here and shovel a lot out so that the tailgate would open. And so you can see how much gravel's already down here, and that's from this. And some of that underneath there was from before. And actually I got to back up and pull more off for this area here. And get that, but so anyway, so we're gonna take a little walk, and I'm gonna talk a little bit. Hold on a second, guys. Come on, girl. She was tired. I know she was tired. So, all right. So we're gonna go back here to start with. The road up here is not so bad. You can see that looks pretty good up there. There's like here could use a little bit of gravel. And I probably will throw that in there once I get further down done. I have more work to do down here, but I hit this spot already. This was a low spot that ends up with water. Now the forecast is starting tomorrow afternoon we're going to have rain. And then literally the forecast for like the next week is a chance of showers every day, which doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get them. It's just there's that chance that we might. Oh, let me sunk right into that. Come on, girl. So, Hella. I don't know where she took off to. Here she comes. What are you doing, baby? Where were you? Off wandering? Yeah. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Yeah, baby. All right, good girl. Alright, so we're going to take a walk up this way, guys. So you can see right here, there's a spot here that I'm going to have to hit. It's a low spot that I'm going to have to hit with gravel. I think today's load is basically, for the most part, all going to go in that area there. So I'm going to come back up in the morning tomorrow, get the next load of gravel, and I'll start back in here. So basically on this load, I ended up doing like 230 shovels full. And I think, like I said, I think that was way too much. So right here, you can see that side, not bad. Here's a low spot. That's got to get gravel in here. And so some of the road is not bad. It's just when this section that I'm working on right now, when we get the rain, when the rain comes in, it gets really muddy and potholey. So like this part right here looks pretty good. But we're going to come up around the corner here by the spring box, and I'm going to show you that section. So I have, alright, so earlier video I showed you me loading gravel and stuff like that. So right here, this has got to get hit with some gravel here. It's not so bad, but a little bit's got to get hit there. So I have the 22 tons out front where I had the shipping container. Obviously I'm going to utilize that gravel into the road here to fill in potholes, and so that is going to be, you know, my game plan with that. I also have gravel down in the lower meadow that I can also utilize, and so my goal moving forward, like I said, I really want to focus on this road because coming in and out of here can be quite atrocious. So that plastic piping that I put in last year, obviously I got called out for that. It was a bad idea. There you go, look at it. She's like, oh, there's a big drinking spot. So that's a spring box, guys. Always full, always water's really clean. All right, you see that? So real clean. Frogs like it. They're in there quite a bit. So anyway, I will be putting more gravel in through this area. The ruts here, you can see ruts on this side. This whole area here, this whole spot right through here, that'll take a whole load at least, you know, to fill that in. And so that's got to be done. then as we come up around the corner, so this part right here is not too bad, but farther down we hit more potholes. So my goal for right now is going to be filling in potholes, and then when we get the next load of gravel in, what I've kind of decided, and I want to hear your thoughts on this, because it's like, I think I like the feedback and the input, but from where the woods here end and the meadow opens up, okay, that's 2/10 of a mile from there into the lower meadow. That's all got gravel. That was 3 loads of gravel that did that area, okay? And so that was right around $1,800 for those 3 loads of gravel. A little more than that, because it was like 620. No, 611 or 612 a load for 20. Is it 22 tons or 25? It's one of the two. It's either 22 or 25 tons. I think it might be 25. But anyway, so that was 2/10 of a mile. So it's 8/10 of a mile from the main road where I was getting the gravel all the way back into the lower meadow. Okay. So what I want to do with the next load of gravel that I have brought in, just start from where the gravel ends on this end, and then start into the woods, and just have them go as long as you can, and then that way, if we do the next 3 loads, would get us halfway. And between filling in potholes and having half of the road with gravel on it, I think that would be huge. I think it would be way huge. And I will talk to the kid that owns the other property, because he said that he would go in and help, obviously working on the road. If I could get him to do a couple of loads of gravel as well, then then we could really get this whole thing. And I just would like to, what I would like to do is just have the gravel spread out over the whole thing. Now, he has a device that we could put it where it just goes into the tracks, but I would rather have the whole thing just gravel. That's just me, so we'll figure all that out as we go. I might just, I don't know, or we'll have to figure. So here's a question I have for you guys. Should I cover the whole road like I have in the upper and lower meadow? I had the whole road covered. Or should I just go in the tracks? Now, if I just go in the tracks, the gravel's going to go twice as far, right? I'm just not sure if that's, that's the way I want to do it. Because if we do it that way, what I might have them do is do like 1 load that way. Do it that way as far as you can, and then come back and go over the same area with a second load. So it like doubles the layer if we did it that way. I don't know. I want to hear your feedback. What do you guys think? Okay, what do you think? I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, there's like I said, isn't this beautiful up here? So here's the road, obviously, and this is, you're not coming in here any other. There's like one way in, one way out. So that's kind of neat too. But so this is how all this is in West Virginia. You come down into these gullies, and then it comes up the other side, and maybe you have a meadow, or maybe you just have, like here, you got the road cut in, and then you have just more uphill. So there's some flat areas, and there's some that are not. But this road, like I said, this has been a labor of love so far. But I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with everything that we have gotten done. Like working on this today, it's definitely very physically demanding, but I do enjoy that anyway. And but 2 loads is going to be more than enough for today. What I may do moving forward, depending, I may do like, tomorrow I might do 1 load, tomorrow I might do 2. It really just depends on how I feel. Where I'm at. But I will tell you right now, it's about 3 in the afternoon, and I started doing this about 10 o'clock this morning, and I stopped for like a half an hour for lunch, but and upload the first video. And but I'm definitely feeling it, boys and girls. I can tell you that right now. I am definitely feeling it, but in a good way. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to get the rest of this gravel off of here, and I am going to take a nice shower. I'm going to shave my melon, And then I think I'm going to relax the rest of the day. I didn't work on the other project like I had wanted to. I got into this, and then with my OCD, it just, I'm like, I got to get this done. I got to work on this. And this is important. This is important. The other things can wait for right now. They're not as important as, to me, is getting this road done. And it's just going to make it better for when everybody comes in, too. That it's going to be an easier, for the group members to get into the property. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. But good forward progress today. And so this is the road in, and this is what we got. So it is cut into the side of the mountain, and that's okay. But so obviously you can see there's not a lot of traffic on this road, which I like that part of it too. So anyway, real quick reminder, I'm still doing my sale with the Legacy freeze-dried foods on my website, guys. So definitely take advantage of that. And you should have seen how much lower this was sitting. I was like, oh my God, I really put too much on here. You can kind of still see it's low. But like I said, the next load that I put on there, I'll do like maybe 180 shovels full instead of 230. I was just rocking. I'm like, yeah, just keep going. So, but anyway, the first load wasn't as big, and but I knew that this was going to be the last load of the day, and so I'm like, oh, I'll just keep rocking at it. But yeah, just kicking my behind, but we'll get there. So anyway, the sale is going to be going on. You can save 20% on the Legacy freeze-dried food. If you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, click on store, it will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options available for people that need that. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. It's a good thing to have in your long-term food preps. You can save 20% by using the discount code Summer Sale 2022. All right, so definitely take advantage of that. Okay, guys. I try to do these sales, every couple of months, so that way you guys can, take advantage of that. So now is one of those opportunities. And things are in stock right now, so that's another good time to do it, because I can get it shipped out to you pretty quickly. All right, so remember, guys, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we definitely will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you are going to be just fine, all right? Today's been a good day, definitely productive day, and that makes me feel good. I really, really like that when I can get things going and get things done and seeing progress. And so this has been a good progress day. All right, folks, I am out of here for now, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 and my sidekick, Hella, out for now. All right, bye.